Welcome back. We are on part 3 of this Ikoria booster box opening. We did much better on part 2. Those 12 booster packs ended up being about $30 in value, so we're up to $45. I, again, got these 2 boxes for free, so not complaining there. But if this was a normal $100 booster box, we'd be a little off pace. But this box topper could be anything up to like a $60 card right now. The 2 big ones from the last one was this Kinnan. I pretty much top load anything around $10 or more. So Kinnan was just over 10, and then the Zagoth Triome was it was like $9.80 as of today's prices, but I can imagine that one will go up at some point, so I'm just going to be safe and put it right into a top loader and keep out the dust. I top load all my cards, put it in a sleeve with the opening on top, and then into the top loader so that it seals off as much dust, even though these aren't foils. Just keeping them in tip-top shape for long-term collecting. I'm curious to see what these will do in 10-15 years. I had a bunch of Saviors of Kamigawa cards that skyrocketed over the last 15 years, so glad I took care of those. So let's get into this final opening here. Again, we're at 9 foils and 2 mythics right now, so we're on pace for the foils. Mythics are a little light, but maybe they're all hiding in this last 12 packs. Zerda, the Dawnwaker. Oh, that's cool. It's like almost like Vulpix, or Ninetales, sorry, from Pokemon. That's one of my favorite ones. Feeling pretty good about this box. Again, the value itself is a little light, but oh, here we go. Mythic number 3, Fiend Artisan. Cool. I don't think any... I don't remember... Really, like I said, didn't do much research ahead of time, but I don't think that's one of the highly sought after ones right now. Curious to see again what this set does compared to the last couple sets. We're on, I think this is the 3rd set in a row now where there's collector booster packs, and those kind of. Okay, so we got the Ragran Triome, and then foil number 10 is Essence Scatter. We are on set number 3 of the collector boosters, and those kind of brought the value of foils down pretty immensely, and then a lot of these mythics that you can just pay a little bit more, get a collector booster, and the rate, they're more expensive, but the rate of pulling the highly sought after cards is much higher. So then, ooh, the Ozolith. That is a cool, this is like Nyx, Lotus, and Theros. Very cool card. I don't know if it's worth anything, but this is going into a sleeve for sure. That's very cool artwork. So yeah, we've opened up a couple. We opened up a Eldraine and Theros collector booster box. I still have 2 Theros collector booster boxes and a Throne of Eldraine. I'm going to keep one of each sealed, so we might open up another Theros collector booster box maybe once I hit a subscriber milestone. Still pretty light. I think I'm at 3 or 4. Gigantha the Wellspring. Didn't we pull this in the first video? What's going on with the double rare pulls? Yeah, subscriber count's low. I haven't really been, advertising the channel until I get quite a few videos stockpiled, so I'm hoping that once more people start tuning in, there will be at least a nice library of content. Done some Magic, some Pokemon. I've got some video game. Okay, so this is like the 3rd rare that we pulled multiple ofs in this box, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah, we'll get some video game reviews and videos going. I've been playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4. That's been a lot of fun to go through. And then just started playing World War Z with some friends. So, Umori the Collector. Another awesome looking art there. Damn. Yeah, we'll start doing some video game videos on the channel, and I play a little of a lot of video games versus some people that stick to the same 3 or 4 games. I've got over 1,000 games in my physical library and probably another 1,000 in my Labyrinth Raptor. At least another 1,000 in my digital library. So the backlog keeps growing. I like to play a little bit of everything, so maybe there's some hidden gems out there that I'll do some videos on. And turn people onto a new game that they might not have considered before. Zagoth Crystal, very cool. And alright, Illuna Apex of Wishes is mythic number 4. So we've officially hit... Oh, buried that Fiend Artisan in there. We've officially hit the kind of the average mythics you should be getting in a box. I would have liked to get 6, still a chance to do that. I think the most I've gotten in a booster box is 7, but that was a box that, like, it just happened that 5 of the 7 were kind of the lower end mythics. Crystalline Giant. So we're getting some really cool looking art cards. You know, even if they're not worth anything, they're pretty cool to have in your collection just for the art. Kind of takes you back to the late 90s, early 2000s for some of these. I remember when the golems were huge, and some of the dragon cards. Loved collecting those. So Mythos of Vadrock. So I think we've officially pulled all 5 of those Mythos. We're on our last regular pack here, and we'll get to that box topper. Foils, what we hit? 10, so we're going to be short actually. We start out with a bang. We got 6 out of 12 on that first video, and 3 in the last, and 1 in this one. Emergent Ultimatum. Did we not get this one? No, we got... Okay, so there's Ultimatum. There's Eerie Ultimatum. So there's Ultimatum cards as well. Okay, very cool. Yorian Sky Nomad is a second foil rare of the box, so we end up with 11, just short, but at least we got 2 foil rares. And now for the big event is this box topper card. This has to go like right into... I know there's a couple that are only worth $1 or $2, but either way it's going right into a top loader. I did jot down just the top 5 cards here. Cool, I even opened it the right way, trying not to... Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh wow, Godzilla Doom Inevitable. So I wrote down the non-foil prices, and I think this one was under 20, but I'm not sure what the foil is gonna do to it. I am gonna get this right into a sleeve. So I don't know what the foil multiplier is for this set. Probably right now about 1.5. Wow, that is... Hands are shaking a little bit. That is very cool. So you're pretty much guaranteed a cool looking card, and then the fact that it's a foil on top of that, I'll have to do some research, and I'll recap this whole box in the next video. But I'm guessing that we probably... I'm not sure what this is. This is probably maybe $20. So I think... You know, the fact that besides that this is a free box, let's call it a $100 box, I think we're going to be close to that. So that's kind of what I was talking about in the first video, where I'm curious to see what the value of these boxes do. You know, normally they're $100 when they first come out, but the fact that you get this box topper in each box, and I don't know if this, you know, if this is going to be multiple printings down the road, if they'll continue to do that, but at least for now, I'll probably buy some boxes and just keep them sealed and see what they do. And worst case scenario, they drop down, I'll open them and crack some cool cards out of the packs, and if they skyrocket, I'll maybe try to trade some for some older booster boxes that are harder to find, or save it for the next set. I think there's a couple cool sets yet coming out this year. So thanks for tuning in again. If you like the video, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll be bringing you some video game... I know I've been saying it forever, some video game reviews and videos. I have some recorded. I just need to go through the editing process. It's kind of the toughest thing. You know, these box openings are easy to just upload from my phone, but when I'm recording hours of video games, I am going to cut it down to 5-10 minute chunks to kind of go over a video. So I'm trying to keep them in digestible chunks so you're not sitting here for hours watching me ramble on about nothing. So again, appreciate you all sticking through. Next Magic card opening will probably be a full Ikoria booster box opening. We'll see you back.